In a year that has tested everything we did as a human race, our methods of travel, communication, staying fit and healthy, and as medical students, our methods of learning, our way of life as a whole was molded around the emergence of a pathogen, small but very impacting. More than being a year filled with adversities, 2020 was a year of change. With the advent of the COVID-19 virus, the theme of change was adopted by every single human being, including 7 medical students from the School of Medicine right here at the University of the West Indies. Led by the founder, Ms. Anne-Marie Ming Hon, we worked tirelessly to introduce a breath of fresh air to student life, not only at our St. Augustine campus, but all the campuses under the UWI Pelican. That breath of fresh air, the Pathology Club of UWI, stands very proud today as we celebrate 1 year. A year filled with fun, excitement, and passion for the specialty that is so rare and so sought after. Today, after 1 year of being an official organization of the University of the West Indies, and after much reflection, we wish to look back on what we have achieved, but more so on how we have achieved it. With over 560 Instagram followers, over 95 Facebook followers, and over 1,000 views on YouTube, coupled with over 500 attendees at our monthly pathology talks, we firmly believe that this club has had a far-reaching impact, especially to the benefit of Caribbean medical students whose exposure to pathology is limited to the curriculum. Our flagship event, the Caribbean Pathology and Laboratory Medicine Student Initiative, commonly known as CPANC, has been that turning point in some students' aspirations for their careers, as it has exposed them thus far to 8 subspecialties of pathology: forensic, cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, pediatric and perinatal, hematology and transfusion medicine, neuropathology, molecular genetics, and cytopathology. These sessions have sought to debunk the myth, but more so the one stereotype that is synonymous with this specialty, that pathology is a profession of autopsies and persons sitting behind microscopes all day. CPANC featured world-renowned pathology experts who exhibited our members the basics of each specialty and subspecialty, the paths to becoming such pathologists, and the joys of being part of a team and living the dream of working in a limitless and passion-driven world of pathology. As president, I am of the conviction that pathology forms the basis of all medical practice, and so wish to thank all of our speakers, advisors, and academic support personnel who have not only helped us reach this 1-year anniversary, but took the time out of their busy and compact day to educate and inspire students from our university. I especially wish to thank 2 brilliant patriots of Trinidad and Tobago, a proud alumni of Caribbean medical schools, forensic pathologists Dr. Alfredo Walker and Dr. Catherine Morris, a cardiovascular and forensic pathologist, who together with our founder has paved the way for future generations of medical students to be enthused and more so to stand benefit to this initiative. Our ultimate goal is to attract more medical students to pursue this field of medicine, as to properly address the needs of medical and criminal dilemmas to which such professionals hold the key to here in the Caribbean. Over the next year, we will be exposing our membership to the subspecialties of microbiology, pulmonology, chemical, breast, anatomical, and surgical pathology, just to name a few, as well as to execute research based on pathology with our focus targeted to addressing the pathological demands of the Caribbean region.
1 year ago, we launched the Pathology Club of UWI, the first club of its kind in the history of the University of the West Indies, at our inaugural event. And it almost seems surreal that a year has already passed and marks this amazing accomplishment for the club. But the story behind the formation of this club began in November 2019 when I first met Dr. Catherine Morris and shortly after Dr. Alfredo Walker. And to them I came with a dream and a passion for pathology, and I thank them for the continued support and encouragement, and without whom this club would not be a reality. I also acknowledge Professor ABC Rao. I thank our club members, our guests, and everyone who has supported us over the past year. Without you, the Pathology Club of UWI would not be the success that it is today, and it truly warms my heart to know that we have become a pathology family, or Patho Farm as we refer to it here, where we can continue to mentor those aspiring to pursue pathology and also raise awareness of pathology and laboratory medicine within the Caribbean region with the hope of addressing the severe shortage of specialists here in the Caribbean. I am honored to announce that the Pathology Club of UWI will be featured at the conferences of the College of American Pathologists and the National Association of Medical Examiners conferences in September and October respectively in the United States. The Caribbean Pathology and Laboratory Medicine Student Initiative will also be featured as an oral presentation by myself at the conference of the National Association of Medical Examiners in Florida in October. I am also honored to announce that I recently presented on the Pathology Club of the University of the West Indies, a response to a Caribbean in need, at the Virtual Convention and Scientific Assembly Pathology section of the National Medical Association, where I also received second place for the Future of Pathology Award. These accomplishments would not be possible without God and without the support of my mentors, Dr. Catherine Morris and Dr. Alfredo Walker, and my colleague and good friend, Hermida Mentor. There are no words to truly express the extent of my gratitude to you.